This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the movie theater business is doing great. Okay, Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch broke box office records. AMC had the best Memorial Day weekend in its history as far as ticket sales, concession sales, popcorn sales, but somehow the price of AMC is going down. Do you guys think that retail investors who've been holding for 5 years and all these new institutions that are buying into AMC, and they know they're buying counterfeit shares, don't get it twisted. These new institutions who are buying into AMC now, they know they are buying counterfeit shares, but they don't care because they know eventually the bad actors who create millions of counterfeit AMC shares every day are going to have to cover those short positions. But do you think with all this good news with AMC, with Adam Aaron letting the whole world know that AMC had the best box office weekend ever, why would the price of AMC stock be going down? Because of the manipulation, because of the criminality, because of the dog pool abuse. And yes, the SEC knows what's going on, the DOJ knows what's going on, the FBI knows what's going on, and they practice willful blindness to the biggest financial crime in the history of the planet. Okay? Look at these box office numbers. Look at what they're announcing. Cinemark doing great. IMAX doing great. The only movie theater company that can't seem to catch a break is the biggest, most profitable movie theater company on the planet. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are practicing willful blindness to all the fraud and corruption in the play. Anybody looking at AMC, looking at the movie theater industry as a whole, cannot say that corruption, manipulation is not involved in AMC. Everybody knows it. And we all know why they turn a blind eye, why they practice willful blindness. First of all, the SEC let the situation get out of control. They wouldn't rein in the bad actors when they first started naked shorting AMC like crazy. They allowed it to continue because that is their modus operandi. They have been allowing these companies to naked short stocks for decades. The only reason it's a big deal now is because retail investors got wind of it. We've been paying attention and we've been calling it out. Had the SEC stopped this when these bad actors started doing it, it would not have gotten so out of control. But the fraud and corruption, it's probably billions or trillions of counterfeit AMC shares. And the SEC knows that once it starts to close, once they have to start covering those positions, it can have an effect on the entire global stock market. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind about that this little movie theater company could affect the entire global stock market. And also because a majority of the victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. They would never, ever, ever allow this type of trading in a stock that the 1%ers were long on. They would have formed a joint task force and shut it down 1 month after it was exposed. But because the 1%ers are the ones committing the crimes and the 99% are the victim of the crimes, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI practice willful blindness. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. It's sickening when you think about it, but I still have confidence that we are going to get justice in the civil court system. I believe one of the lawsuits, if not mine or NWBO's or MULN's or quant, we're going to get our hands on those blue sheets, on that trading history, and then the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are going to be shamed into doing their job and protecting the market. And you know what's going to happen? The real masterminds behind the criminality are going to get away, and some low-level manager or mid-level manager is going to end up being held responsible. That's what I believe is going to happen. But I believe we're going to see justice. I really do. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think in a fair and transparent market with record-breaking box office, would AMC be trading at $3.50? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.